The first thing to point out is that enlightenment is where we're all headed. It's just a question of how we travel there. And the great teaching of these days, and the teaching espoused in the 12 blessings, of course, is love and service. And that is the path to enlightenment. So it's not just enlightenment for the individual, it's enlightenment for all, which includes the individual. And that's the beauty of it. And it's a most wonderful path. Enlightenment is a very vaguely used term. Dr. King gave a very precise, very technical definition, which is an extremely advanced one actually, that it's the raising of the Kundalini in its entirety into the Christ center. And that's when you become fully enlightened. There is a statement made by the Master Aetherius that peace, and this isn't an exact quote, true peace, of course, is enlightenment. And the Master Jesus focuses throughout the 12 blessings on peace, peace for the whole and peace for the individual, saying, first cometh the angel peace to make way for the goddess love. And so that inner state of peace, he very strongly encourages people to cultivate. And it's not the kind of peace most people might think of, sort of comfortable, relaxing, feet up, television on. It's obviously not that. It's a deep state of awareness of the power of God, if you like, or the light flowing into oneself. And I think people who are following 12blessings.org, I would strongly recommend them to have an accompanying text, namely the 9 freedoms, because there I think you have, possibly by cosmic design, perfectly balanced teachings. The 12 blessings espousing evolution and showing the great sacrifice made by advanced beings. The 9 freedoms showing the glory of evolving through the various stages, one of which, of course, is enlightenment. And in that 4th freedom, the communicator Mars Sector 6 does reveal that the door of enlightenment starts to open at what he calls the contemplation stage, which is just prior to the stage I was talking about earlier that Dr. King described as the full raise of the Kundalini into the Christ center.